My name is Denise O'Brien. I became involved with Kodaroamers 12 years ago. We are the oldest photo club in Bloomington Normal. We were established in the 40s. We're a group of people who meet during the school year twice a month, and we do all sorts of things. We had a show 3 years ago here, this time of year, called Film Noir, and then Doug Johnson invited us back to have another show, and this one's much larger, and it incorporates 12 other groups, and also a lot more Kodaroamers are involved in this one this time around. I'm proud of the camaraderie that we all gained by following clubs. I followed about 5 different clubs myself and got to know many members of the other clubs and found out some of the wonderful things they do. For instance, the American Legion, I was with a small group of other photographers, and we went to their events. We went to honor guard ceremonies. I got to know the old gentlemen by paying them a lot of respect, by taking their photos. They were deeply appreciative of the efforts that we put into showcasing what they do, as well as other clubs that I've been involved in with Master Gardeners. I am a Master Gardener, so I chose that club to feature. I helped with International Women's Club, never knew International Women's Club existed, and got to know what they do, and they're a very old club. So I found by working with the 4-H'ers and the women's clubs and the Young Men's Club and the American Legion and Master Gardeners that I found out really what all these organizations are about, and that was rewarding. I was looking for a theme that we could all be involved in. Well, what if we were to spotlight the good things that they do? And in that aspect, we're giving back to the community by showing what they do, and as well as then we would get to know what other clubs do, and I think in the long run it created a lot of close connections and a more understanding of why we ourselves join clubs. What is it like to partnership? What's it like to be part of the group? And what's it like to do group activities and that sort of thing?
My name is Betty Toland. I've been a resident of Bloomington Normal since 1970. I have been a photographer maybe since I was 5, but really started being involved with photography in about 2003 when I joined the camera club, the Kodaroamers Camera Club. When you look through a lens, you are focused, and I learned to focus on what I was seeing. Rather than seeing the entire thing, I could focus on details. Well, I learned how to take pictures, but mainly of nature, of scenery, of things. This project, the McLean County Art Center, has brought a new level to learning how to do photography, and that is for photojournalism. When Denise brought us to the idea of taking pictures for a year of a club, we then said we committed to doing that. So we went to things from last September until June to capture the essence of a club. I've learned about the American Legion and their honor guard, and these men, rain, sunshine, heat, cold, no matter what the weather elements are, they go and perform their patriotic duty in that they present the flag to people whose somebody has died. They present it to the family. They do the honor guard to raise the flag, and they treat it properly. They represent us as Americans to show patriotism for our country, which is really cool in that aspect, but they also are committed to doing things right. I've been to several funerals, I've been to several memorial services, and I've seen the impact that their efforts and their commitment make on families of fallen veterans. One of the most moving times was when the traveling veterans wall was down at Miller Park. There were 4 days of activities, and I went all 4 days because I didn't want to miss anything. You know, you never want to miss a shot. And I was amazed at how diligent these men were It was hot, it was humid. They stood at attention for hours in respect for the flag, in respect for the wall. That's just one thing that they did. Special Olympics, they interacted with the young people as they came through after their parade. Funeral services, they salute the coffin. It's just so impressive. It brings tears to your eyes. And I'm so glad that American Legion was one of these participants in this show.
Hi, my name is Mabel Lux. The pictures I'm exhibiting are the Boy Scouts of America, and they range from the Cub Scouts to the Boy Scouts, and they are illustrating them doing a variety of different activities. Some of them are donating time and effort to other organizations, and at other points, some of them are just them enjoying themselves doing what Boy Scouts do.
I'm Mike Lux, and I was introduced to photography way back in high school when I photographed events for football and basketball, did movies for the coaches, and then some for the yearbook type thing, and learned black and white photography back in high school. And then Porter sort of shelved it for a long time, and then picked it up again when we had grandchildren, and we started photographing them, and more interest, and then joined Kodaroamers. Wayne Erickson and I shot the Habitat for Humanity group, and there are 3 families in Bloomington Normal for the last construction year. The families have to participate with Habitat to build a sustainable housing for themselves and affordable housing. And we followed those 3 families, Mike, Katie, and Lillian, through the whole construction season. And the shots you'll see in the exhibit are cataloging the construction process through the season for those 3 homes. The purpose of this show is to show off the individual groups in McLean County to the community, whether they're service groups or whatever, but just to acquaint the community with more of the functions and groups that are around here. I know the India Association is one of them that McLean County may not know even exists, and they're exhibiting here.
I'm Lori Bergner, and I've been with the Kodaroamers Club now for several years. The McLean County Camera Club has enabled me to really improve my photography so much. And photography is a combination of seeing the world differently. When you're a photographer, you really look differently at the world, because you're seeing more things than you ordinarily would see as you walk along. And you're also wanting to learn how to transfer or translate what you are seeing, this vision you have of the world, into a picture that captures that vision. And so the Camera Club is a way that has really improved my ability to do that.
Hi, I'm Vandana Bajikar. I am from India and came to United States in May 2001. I am a passionate photographer. Photography is my way to express myself, is a way to go into the nature and heal myself, find the peace in this busy IT world I'm working with. It is also something gives me my brain as a creative food. I love creativity, photography gives me, and the artistic impression I can bring with the photography and share with everybody. So love photography, and I'm IT professional and a photographer both. I am here doing one of the main club is the McLean County India Association. McLean County India Association is the club which does a lot of cultural activity and community services and spread my culture, Indian culture, in this community. We also have small groups under that, Vedic Center and Bloomington Normal Marathi Mandal and so many other groups. Our main goal is how we can have East and West combined together and share our good things, good culture with the American community here in Bloomington Normal. We have spelling bee contest from the McLean County India Association. We clean the roads. We have cultural activities. We share the cooking, food, healthy food, Ayurveda, yoga. In fact, at the Vedic Center, there are free yoga classes and meditation classes. If somebody wants to take advantage, you can visit our temple for the meditation, some good food, and we are just the peace-loving people. We have our principle, live and let others live, peace and love, and that's what we try to bring here, and we are living with every culture and community here with Indian culture and gel together.
Oh, well, I have good things to say about the Art Center. When I was in high school, I had a piece of my artwork in their amateur art show. So that's what, their 85th year of amateur art? I can't keep up with it. Then as an adult, I worked for the Art Center. I taught a class every summer called Prairie Tales, in which I loaded up all the supplies and went out to different communities such as McLean and Hayworth and Stanford and Saybrook and Leroy, and would set up in the park and teach kids. I also taught classes here. And then as an art educator, every year for the 25 years I taught, we had kids who showed their artwork in the amateur show. And so I have a deep respect for them, a working respect for them, and without the Art Center here, I just think there'd be a big chunk of goodness missing from Bloomington Normal area.
Any other words you would like to include?
I thank Doug Johnson for putting up with my ideas, because this was a show that was completely out of the norm. This is more like photojournalism rather than high art, and he totally trusted my idea, and I appreciate that he let us pursue this.